Yo. Says we're live, boys.
All right. Looks like we are.
Says, yeah.
Yep. All right. So looks like we got a W.F.C. podcast number 5.
The British takeover.
Number 5 already.
We got
See,
some boys
done
here.
as open.
We got our boy, Witty. What's up, Witty?
Yeah, good man.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's good here.
I don't know. I couldn't hear you. I don't know what the heck happened. I heard an echo and then
Can hear some
damn
clicking.
podcast, damn Google Hangouts. All right. Yes, now I can hear myself. What the hell?
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Oh, I'm good. Good, can hear you. Even though I can hear a bit of clicking as well.
Bunch of damn rookies.
It's like someone's like tapping at your leg or something.
All right, so Witty, what's up, man? What's going on?
Good. Just usual thing. Playing GTA. Sat in my bunker. Letting my stock do its thing.
And we got myself, the F of W.F.C. podcast, Fastback. And then we got Coop. What's up, Coop?
Not much. Just
Mr. NOG. We had a bar.
Mr.
We got you back.
NOG. That's right.
Thank you, Mike.
Just on loan, you guys. Just on loan.
And we got our surprise guest, our special guest, UK Daz.
Yo, what's going on, peeps? How's it going?
Good to have you, Dennis.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Cool.
to have you here, man.
Appreciate you last
Yeah,
week
good to
jumping
be
in.
here.
And,
No, need another Brit in
Yeah,
here so
cool.
they don't start talking about American football for the last half an hour.
I don't know shit about American football. Don't worry about that.
Same here.
we thought maybe
I
you
can't
would.
even play the fucker.
Because you're on the north side, right? North side of the island? We thought maybe
I'm
they...
east.
Oh, okay, you're east. So we thought maybe they... you might know a little bit about the American football.
No, I can't even fucking play it on the Xbox. Mate. I'm useless.
Yeah,
We won't go there. I'm
No,
shit at
same
sports games.
I tried that Madden NFL fucking 16 or whatever with like 3 play days. Managed to get about 800 and odd G in it, but all I did was do all them practices and I still didn't have a clue what to do.
All you did was kick the ball? You kept punting?
No, well, doing all right in practice because it lets you do what you're supposed to or whatever, but then I got to a game and, well, they all went to shit.
Yeah. Hey, you can still run the ball in Madden. You know, it's like rugby, and then you can just kick it.
Well, I can't. That's all I know.
When you've been playing poofball all your life, it's hard to get used to proper football.
Yeah, but I can guarantee you one thing. I bet you can just pick up a FIFA game and at least be able to play it and pass it about and eventually score.
Well, anybody can
Yeah,
kick a
but
ball.
God knows what.
If we picked our fucking ball up, it'd be handball all the fucking game, wouldn't it? For 90 minutes.
You're probably right about that.
We can't even kick him in fucking shin because we get fucking sent off. Bollocks.
If you ask me, that NFL is just a pussy way of playing rugby. Not a real man sport. Play that. Don't get shoulder pads and all like that.
We're Americans. We're sensitive, so we got to cover up.
If you fail at American football, just go into WE. You'll be fine. So
UK Daz, tell us a little bit about yourself as far as gaming. You know.
Yeah, I've been gaming since I was a kid. I started off on the old Commodore 64. Yeah, I'm not old at all. Fucking went to Master System.
I think that was my first system as well.
Was the Nintendo not that popular over there? The NES or was the Commodore more popular?
I never.
I had the C64. Then I had the Master System. Fucking, I've nearly had every console.
Okay.
I've even had the Jaguar. You know what I mean? But yeah, I keep Xbox these days. Can't afford multiple consoles. It's like fucking running a car. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And plus, then you get back and pat on every damn game. You can't even.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Rest of your life. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with just one console. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I basically just support a lot of guys on Twitter. Fucking, I'm getting out there a bit more, getting on more podcasts like yourselves. You know, so fucking moving on.
That's how I am. I'm a podcast whore myself, so and I like to support the good people in the Twitter and podcast, so YouTube.
Yeah, man. And on Saturday, 2 hours before next, if you want to check me out on my mixer, I'm gonna fuck 30J on Mortal Kombat. It's gonna enter the FYU club.
The next victim.
Yeah.
Who was it that you played last time? Because I saw that on Twitter.
K Mega.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he gave me a good fight actually.
It's about time someone shut his shit up.
Yeah, still fucked him up.
Cool. I'm gonna check that out.
Cool.
So
that's about it really, mate. You know what I mean? Gaming since I was a kid. Probably game till I'm dead. There you go.
I mean that's why we're all here. It's the same thing around here, you know.
Get them till the don't work.
We just want to play games.
I work on game. It's fucking.
So what game are you playing right now besides Mortal Kombat?
I've just completed the new Sonic Mania. I recommend you get it if you like your Sega, you like your retro.
Yeah.
Pick it up. It's bargain.
I'm not big into retro. I loved Sonic when I was younger, but I don't know. I just don't see it.
But I've been hearing good things about it. I mean, I enjoyed playing a couple of them younger, but I don't know. I might jump
it's cool. It's you start off on the first level as you know it, and gradually it all changes. Same with each level. You get one like classic level, and the second zone's totally different. All the revamped and that. All the bosses are different. It's not as you remember it. I've actually got all the sounds up on my YouTube. Spoiler alert going on there. But,
I don't know how much spoiler alert Sonic can be, but definitely want to check that out.
Yeah, cool.
That special edition that came out, you know, if you got the little statue, Sonic statue with the Sega console that it stands on. It looked pretty cool.
Oh, the Mega Drive, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, playing Forza as well because I'm doing the Forza Community Challenge.
Nice.
With stick figure.
Have you tried any of Crazy One's Forza challenges? He's on the NOG. He's had a couple.
No, not yet. I don't think.
For sure.
Yeah, it's hard to play a lot. At the moment, it's hard to play a lot of different games because I'm doing all these fucking challenges and that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm making videos, watching podcasts.
Yeah. No, that is.
Well, yeah. There you go.
Cool. Witty, what you up to? Besides GTA, what's the game you rented?
Getting pissed off with Dead Rising 4 multiplayer, but well,
I'm in and out anyway.
That's just because I don't like multiplayer, and well, no, it just blags me head because I don't mind story because you got plenty of time to go about, kill everything, clear area, and go search about for weapon combos and this and other. But online, unless you know where everything is and this and other, it just seems a bit of a piss take. Weapons like last no time at all, and then you just get fucked. It's like we got through like 2 days earlier well, we were just getting to end. We got like the main boss, and thankfully the guy wasn't chasing me, but he was chasing other guy. And I would try to swing at the guy, but he was just running off chasing other guy. I couldn't even get a swing in on the guy. And at the start, I had no like ranged weapons, and luckily I found some. But we just as we were about to fuck the boss up, day ended.
Fuck the boss up. You got that shit off me, haven't you?
No, I've been saying shit like that for years, man. Telling you, I was like one shot away from killing boss, but I knew it was fucked anyway because of like 3 minutes to go. I was like, oh well, we might as well just give in now and that lot because we couldn't get out. Like barriers were down. Couldn't even run to end even if I wanted to.
So you got a couple glitches in.
Well, no, like it's just like the game. I don't like fucking multiplayer in most things.
Yeah.
Gaming gears, I've got like no real love for Horde mode and this and other. Well, people like
We'll
it,
have to
but
each other.
it's not
Okay.
Horde mode is great. You're missing out on that one.
Well, when do you ever play it if it's that great?
Well, it's been a while, but yeah, I was playing quite a bit when it first came out. Just until we, completed it.
Well, I must have missed out on that. Fuck knows.
Yeah.
Did that game have any DLC?
Just
What's that?
multiplayer.
Oh, okay. Is it 4-player
maps
co-op
and
or
stuff.
just 2-player?
Horde mode, yeah. Horde mode, you can play 4-player co-op.
Oh.
And then, multiplayer, you team
No,
up.
it's 5-player co-op, isn't it, Horde mode?
Oh, is it 5?
Really?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like 5 different characters, isn't there?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It gets intense.
Oh,
Might have to jump in that.
Flash is something.
I like
I'm
me some
surprised you haven't done
zombie co-op stuff.
Oh, could do it after if you want.
Well, I don't have it, so I'd have to download it.
All right. Well, maybe not tonight then, because you might be there for about a week.
Yeah. Now, surprisingly, yesterday I downloaded Conan, so it didn't take too long.
Yeah, no, taking pisses. That's what my internet used to be like there. Took me about fucking 2 days to download that. If I had to
Fucking
download
hell.
it
What, you want dial up?
No, thankfully I'm on fucking Virgin now, so I've got like 50 or 100.
It sounds like it. Never done it before. Fucking hell.
Right.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that after I've done with this Forza challenge this week, I'm going to beat Witty's times on Dirt 4 as well.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Good luck.
Hey, he's got some pretty good ones on there.
Yeah, man.
That's just the pity you can on the pick.
Yeah, I saw that last one where you're ranked 7th now.
Yeah, man, that looked
Yeah, that was a good fit, that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a fucking 2-hour stream. Went to put it on YouTube and I got a worldwide ban. Bloody shit.
Nice.
It's only like a couple of songs because I
Yeah, it's just the loading. It's just the loading screens. That's all it is. So I could fuck about editing it all, but I can't be asked for that shit. not 2 hours.
Oh, you can do it the quick way. You can tell YouTube to just remove the music from it.
Yeah.
And then it'll just do it itself. But it's like I did that with one of the videos just to test it.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to end up deleting that one off YouTube.
Yeah, I'd do that, but obviously I'm commentating on it and all that shit, and my fucking face is on there, so it looks stupid.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It'll probably. I think it just cuts all fucking sound off totally, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I could revamp it and just put live streaming over it. If I wanted.
I know when I tried to when I record some Forza 2, Horizon 2, and one of the first times recorded it, I forgot about the music, so sit there and try to load it up on YouTube and kept telling me shit. Like, what the hell? What did I do?
Yeah, that's the first time I noticed it with my Forza Horizon 3 vid.
Yeah, you probably know, but you're allowed 30 seconds max.
Yeah,
If any fucking tune, it's stupid.
Yeah, it's
Well,
amazing how they had that.
I wasn't
That's
even
set up.
deliberately like adding music to it then, but in these dirt ones I have been, I just thought, fuck it, why not? People want music in the vid, there, have some of this shit.
And one of them I couldn't even watch. It was blocked.
Yeah,
Yeah, it did that with like 2 of them, which
Yeah.
that's what pissed me off. It's like I don't mind them like putting a copyright claim in and letting anyone watch it. It's like that's fair enough. I never got to have my channel monetized anyway, so who gives a fuck?
So you gotta play. You gotta play your own music like Coop. Coop's got his own music on his droning out.
Well, I can't.
No,
do
that's
all that. I don't have a
professional.
proper PC at all. So
I just use the
What's it? It's already on there, right? Don't they have it
no,
on
it's YouTube. It's the YouTube.
Oh, is it that YouTube music? Yeah.
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 yeah,
Okay.
light or free.
Yep.
Well, I mean, we can contract out Mike, Mr. DJ, and get him to do
That's
some
right.
custom
Days
music.
of Vinyl.
See how much money I've got. All the fucking.
So, Coop, what are you playing, Coop?
Well, I just want to first, this is a fun podcast. We like to talk a lot of shit in here, but I just want to give a shout out to everybody in Barcelona right now. Some crazy shit going down, and just want to say, thoughts and prayers go out to all those people out there, man. It's pretty hectic shit going on this morning. But anyway,
I heard what's happened.
There's another terrorist attack.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, street cafe, Barcelona. Very sad. So anyway,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's everywhere, man.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
It is sad stuff. But I haven't been doing a whole lot of gaming this week. I actually jumped back in No Man's Sky for a few hours. That was kind of fun. And then for the NLG guys, Mike sent me Stinger sent me a game to kind of give him some impressions on. It's called what was it? Super Blood Hockey.
Oh yeah.
It's on Steam. It's actually pretty fun. It was, it was kind of a throwback. Kind of looks just like the original Nintendo hockey game, not the Blades of Steel one, but like the original. I think it was just called Ice Hockey, just that basic, early one they had. But it's got fights and it's got like pixelated, blood splattering, and I don't know. It was fun, and the soundtrack is fantastic. It's got just an amazing soundtrack. So I played that for a couple hours this morning. Actually, I recorded the video, did real quick, and then I ended up, kept going and still played it for another couple hours. Actually, was having fun with it. So, and then just got that Hoonigan pack for Forza. So I was checking that out the last couple of days.
Okay.
Some cool new cars they got in there. That one's fun, and it's about it.
I'm gonna pick that up end of month.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's only a couple of quid, isn't it? Not a lot.
Yeah, it's $7 over here, so I don't know why.
Well, I thought if you pre-ordered Forza 7, I thought you got it for free. Or
I pre-ordered it physical. If you pre-order it through Microsoft, through their
right.
then digital through Microsoft, then you get it free.
What date is 7 released? So I forgot.
think it's 3rd, isn't it? 3rd of October.
3rd.
Yeah, I think so.
Shit. If I pre-order it now, my money will go out before I get paid. Shit.
They had a deal. It's a physical copy, but they had the Ultimate Edition for, it was like $40 or something like that. The $100 edition on Amazon. I don't know if it was.
Man, don't talk to me about Ultimate Editions.
We don't seem to get a deal.
Ultimate Editions are bullshit. If it's Ultimate Edition, you shouldn't have to fucking buy out else in the future.
It's
That's
true.
my opinion.
Yeah, we talked about
that fucking expansion, and it could be part of the expansion pass, shouldn't it? End it there.
Yeah, but still, if you're paying $100 or £100 for it, you want everything free, don't you?
Yeah, damn right. It shouldn't just be a few extra car packs and here we'll give you like $double from wheel spins and whatnot.
Yeah, it's bollocks.
I can understand the Porsche one, having to pay for that, but yeah, they should have made everything pretty much free. for that much.
Absolutely.
So other than that, Coop, you just been tied up and having to do streaming for NLG.
Yep.
I check you're working. See what happens?
Yeah. Oh. No, but I'm flying. I sure was editing. That was another thing I was doing most this morning was editing. Got a new video going up. Shout out to Crazy Juan. Subski just joined. HDK.
All right. And Mike just came in to make sure you know his new acquired podcast guy doing all right. You're treating him okay.
That's right.
Sup, Broski? Me and Broski are tight.
Nice.
Yeah, he's on the. Let's see, isn't he on the with food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Later on tonight. Well, it was supposed to be yesterday, but it got postponed. Sometimes I'm a guest on that as well.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Doesn't he come on tonight, or no? Wait, or Monday? Yeah, later on tonight, right? There's a lot of podcasts on Thursday. That's why kind of like we decided to do it at this early because we're just a bunch of rookies, so we're not worthy to do prime time. Not yet. Maybe one day.
Anytime's prime time.
Let's see. So myself, I'm still trying to finish Serial Cleaner. Was it yesterday? I was on with you, Coop, right? Me, you, and Witty.
Yep.
And I was on the last contract, and I got past that, and then all of a sudden, between every contract, you end up going back to your house, right? And so when I went back to the house this last time, the cops were at my house, and there was dead bodies everywhere. So I'm having to clean up at the house now. So it's kind of a story to it, because you're a serial cleaner. I guess they call it serial cleaner because in the game you're cleaning up after a serial killer. So
or are you?
And, I don't know. Part of me kind of thinks it could be his mom. So I don't know.
Yeah.
So it is kind of interesting. So I think that's what it's kind of leading up to where I'm going to find out, who it is and shit like that. So, I'm satisfied. I'm glad I picked up that game. So, and then yesterday I downloaded Conan Exiles, and I'm kind of sad because I think Witty and you and Daz, you guys can download Conan Exiles and play with the dong slider, but we can't hear it in the United States. So
you're sad about that?
I'm sad, man. I want my dong dragging on the ground when I'm kicking ass. Come on.
I didn't even know you could play with dongs. But
on PC, you could do it on PC.
He's downloading it now.
Stream it.
Isn't it, man?
Well, they
£2
the European has the new DLC, but here in the States we have the northern whatever, the snow one. So I guess I'll make do. I guess I have to pretend. But it's okay.
I'll try not to beat you with my cock when I walk.
Hey, I want to see you streaming some dongs.
Oh dear.
So I'm ready to see that. So witty dongs.
Yeah.
Witty teeth and dongs. Huh?
I'll check game out first, see if it's worth buying. So
it's not. The thing is, it's not for everybody. What did you play? Ark, right? Did you play some Ark Survival?
No, I've never played Ark. What about Ark is all that like building shit. It's like.
Well, the thing is, yeah. See, Conan Exiles is.
Even in Fallout, I didn't bother with the settlement system. Like,
well, at least on Fallout, I mean, you only had to do it a little bit, but once you got past a certain point,
That's it. With Fallout, I just did the basic, give him a note.
Yeah.
Shove sleeping bags down, a few generators, fucking and whatnot,
right.
And then I'm on my way again.
Here with you guys, I'll never see you again.
Yeah, I've never played that because I couldn't never get on the servers.
Yeah,
So I thought, fuck it.
Yeah. When I got on Arc in the beginning, servers were kind of rough, and I think that's what's going on with Conan Exiles, because it's in game preview, so it's not a perfect game. It's still progress and work, and so eventually, if they get too many people, they're going to end up having to add more servers and make improvements. But
I'll just wait till it's complete, and then I'll know a lot more about it anyway by then.
Well, if you really want to try it, jump in on it in the game preview before they release it out to the other consoles, because
there's a free trial right now too.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can do the free trial, and then if you want to jump in on a game preview later on, because it's only like $34. So if you do that, if not, if you wait until they release it, then it's full price. That's what happened with Arc. So, but the game it's as soon as I jumped in, it's just like Arc. I mean, you jump in, you have no clothes, and you're grinding from start. You have to find resources, and you run around and you run into hostile animals and other people. I actually played single player, so just so I can get used to the game. But
so you have no clothes. So if you're in the States, you start out with a eunuch or something.
Yeah. You got some rag. You got a rag covering up your ass and your dog. God forbid if we, see that. But yeah, and that's it. I mean, I'm just barely like trying to survive and worry about what I'm gonna eat next and drink and shit. So I've been killed a few times. So I'm gonna jump on that big time this weekend, and might stream a little bit of it.
Nice.
But other than that,
I love the Conan universe. I love those comics.
Oh yeah,
they were.
Yeah, what's cool is that in the beginning, when you're creating your character, you can pick your religion. Of course, we all know in Conan universes, Crom is the one religion that Conan the Barbarian. That's
right.
who he prayed to. But they got a few others, and then what's funny is that when you kind of read up on the Crom religion, it's like that god, he don't give a shit. He most likely all the other gods, you can summon one of the gods to help you, but Crom, you can't summon him. He don't give a shit. Most likely he'll do something to kill you, or you're pretty much on your own. So that's the way Crom is. That's probably why Conan the Barbarian was the way he was. But yeah, that's about it on that. Not bad.
Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm downloading the trial right now.
Yeah, I recommend do the trial first, and see if that's what you might be.
Yeah, I'll look after it, sure.
Yeah.
See, that's where
download it at least.
That's where having a PC becomes a dilemma, because you can get that on PC right now for $20.
Yeah,
and I'm sure it runs a lot better on PC than. But then if you want to play with your friends, you gotta have it on Xbox.
See, that's what sucks. I wish they. That's why I asked the other day on Twitter. I wish they would have crossplay with some of these games in game preview on PC.
Right.
Depending on a game like that one, it'd be cool to do crossplay. During the single, where you can have private servers, you can have single player. It's not a big deal because it has co-op. So, but other than that, I know I was on the fence too. I was almost gonna buy Tacoma, and I'm still gonna get it. And then of course I'm gonna get Hellblade. So, just matter. Those two. They won't take too long to play, so might get those by next weekend.
Gotta get Hellblade.
Yeah, I will. So now that we're on our main topics, and I asked UK Daz, pick the topics. That way, could we, that's the thing about this podcast. We want to invite different people in the podcast, and we want to talk about topics stuff that's kind of like going on in the community. You know what I mean? That everybody kind of has to deal with. So UK, I know we're gonna go with your first topic. That probably won't be too long. Is
what was it?
Right. Okay, so the first topic, one of the topics you had was BC achievements. You know, back and pat achievements.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And then the other topic we're gonna have later on after that is gaming, the community. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So
yeah, the
longer.
Yeah, the fucking backwards compatible games do not tally on the achievement leaderboard. So you've got a false achievement leaderboard. I've contacted Xbox support fuck knows how many times with stupid replies. For gamers that, I mean, obviously heavily into the achievement hunting and all that, like I used to be. I'm not so much these days, but
yeah,
it's a real bummer. You know what I mean? Because it tallies on the game. Yeah, it tallies on the gamer score, but not the leaderboard. So it's a false leaderboard, and I think it's fucking bullshit. If they can run a 360 on the Xbox One, surely they can do that on the leaderboard.
Yeah, but it's a workaround. It's like HTK's brought it up before, where you can't even like buy a game on the Xbox, well, a 360 game through your Xbox One, where you like your credit on the account. And I think it's all because it's Xbox 360 is on like a different, like totally different system with all architecture and fucking whatnot in background. No, so I don't think it's possible for them to even sort that out, to be quite fair. Don't get me wrong, I can get your point, it's annoying, and I don't think I've noticed it yet because I never had to play fucking 360 games on it.
Yeah, well, at one time I used to be heavily into my achievements, and I was playing all these fucking 360 games. And I looked on leaderboard. Well, that's the fucking same as it was the other day. You know what I mean?
Oh.
And I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, so, I mean, it's kind of weird if it's showing up on your main achievements and it's counting them, but it's not showing up on
it even comes up, doesn't it, with like picture on your profile that you've got an achievement, doesn't it?
Yeah, different picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, or if it can fucking tally on the score, it should tally on leaderboard.
Yeah,
it can't be that much of a big deal to sort out. I don't think.
Well, see, that's new to us because we didn't know about that. I bet you a lot of people don't know that. You know, maybe they're not paying attention. You know.
Yeah,
so
I mentioned it because
the support. What kind of feedback did they give you? What kind of bullshit?
Oh, if you would like this feature in future updates, you know, please fucking blah 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 whatever.
Yeah,
just answer you with fucking blank answers, really. You know, it's fucking pointless. Well, and then you'll get another reply. Oh, what exactly is the problem? Can you take a picture and send it to us and all that sort of crap? I'm like, what the fuck? I've told you what the problem is. You know what I mean? Just silly things.
What you can do on Twitter, just take a picture and just send a tweet to Mikey Barra because he's in charge. Isn't he part of that? I mean, just throw him a tweet. You know, just be cool about it and say, you know, what, you know, will this ever be added or see what if he replies. I mean.
Yeah,
that's his department.
I will actually.
Yeah.
Well, they've mentioned that they're in the process of revamping the entire achievement, setup. So I think there's going to be some, but I think Juan's right. It's two different platforms. I mean, it's just like going to the store. It's like when you go to the online store, it's like a whole different setup. So I think there's some confusion there. There's no interaction there between the two. So. And also, Soski asked and I think they said those OG Xbox games, which I think there's only like 2 right now that have been announced, but I don't think either of those, because they didn't have achievements to begin with, so I don't think there's going to be any achievement support for those ones. They also don't even have a widescreen.
That's another thing as well about OG achievements. If they don't support it, to an achievement hunter, they won't bother playing OG games.
Yeah.
because they're not getting their achievements.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. I probably won't go back and play any of them.
Yeah, see,
I'll
the
play
thing
Crimson Skies just to play with your friends online.
not on the
It's just
game,
fun.
yeah.
That game is a blast.
But the thing is, with those on the OG games, they didn't have achievements back then, right?
No.
So, you know, they're not going to sit there and do anything to make improvements on those games. They're not going to add achievements. That's the thing. So, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, like I said, go tweet Mike and then go do a feedback on the, Xbox Live, create a feedback on it, and then just tweet it out and see, what kind of reaction it gets, Never know.
Or failing back out on like forums and like start a fucking petition or some shit. Well,
I'll go straight to the top.
Similar thing.
Yeah. Tell him, don't let
I'll
me
go straight to the top and I'll fuck him up.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you do, because I'll fucking give it an upvote, man. So I'd like to say I did, but a minute, like I had play any 360 games. I've played one it last nearly 2 years. I've had my Xbox.
It'd be nice if they could find a way to add those achievements to leaderboards, because if they're making a big deal about back and pat, hey, this is part of the Xbox ecosystem. This is one of the reasons why you want to be on Xbox.
It's like the main issue is that it's just a false leaderboard.
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, and, maybe if they had mentioned that in the beginning, saying, hey, we're sorry, but these are not going to be counted on the leaderboard. So
I don't think most people even cared about leaderboard. Because like most people don't even care about achievements in first place.
I don't. W.F.C, baby.
I don't, but there are times when I go to the leaderboard and I'm like, oh shit, hey, I'm not too far back.
I love being up there in top 3. So I've had to delete a couple of fucking people off my list. Because I'm sorry, but I'm not competing when someone's getting like 1,500 G in like the first 2 or 3 days at most. I'm sorry, I'm not.
There's Witty's false leaderboard.
You're going, you've gone. You're fucking gone. Sorry, mate. No offense. Bye bye.
I think I've been on top once and I actually beat Randall Thor as well. I tweeted that fucker out.
That must have been
nice.
That won't happen again.
When it is, I ran up to E3 last year when they were hardly playing up.
Witty, you're only 895 ahead of me, so hey, I'm gonna catch you by the end of the day tomorrow.
Go for it, man.
Well,
just you wait till end of month if you're one of these ones that creep up in the last few days. I'm telling you, this guy, he come from nowhere. This Rivers Illis, God knows who he was. Not even 360 days, and he had nothing, and then he come up in like last 2 days and got like, well, he went about 80 ahead of me, and like I thought, well, fuck this, he needs to be. He's got some fucking achievements ready to be popped, and the nice big like 80G and this and over. So I went on and got my number 1 spot back.
Just download
like
10
minutes to
just
go.
Download 10 indie games and then get 10,000 G.
No, I'm not into buying them fucking indie games for fucking easy gamers. Go, fuck that. So
I can't do it either.
Stream it and you might get a
fucking run before. Insinuating that it was sad for,
Hey, Witty, is your microphone stoned? Because you can hardly fucking hear you.
Oh, shit.
Slipping off. His sponge fell out from the top.
It's like 1 minute it's in Britain, next minute it's in fucking space.
I've got it in front of my gob.
Yeah.
I'm actually wondering where you've got your mic.
Ass, mate.
Okay.
Hey, I noticed Digital Warfare on mine is ahead of you, Witty. You're not number 1 on my leaderboard.
What's he got?
I think he's at 1,500.
Good job. I'm not friends with him.
Yeah, that's another problem with me and all doing all these challenges and shit. I'm on the same game, so I'm not getting fucking nowhere at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what they talked about. The revamp of the achievement is, you know, it doesn't reflect people that, you know, play the same game for, you know, that have 1,000 hours in Halo or Forza or whatever. You know, it doesn't. It reflects poorly on players like that. It caters more to people like, you know, Rand that play all the independent games and, you know, can rack up 1,000 G after 1,000 G real easy. So it'd be nice to see them, you know, revamp it. And
it'd be nice to see what they do. They haven't really released any details, though, have they? So
no.
wait and see.
So I only heard about it the other day, so it's new, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be in by end of year or when it's November update or whatever.
It'll be here when Crackdown's here. I had to get that in. Sorry.
Oh. You had to go there, Shane. You had to go there.
I had to.
I'll tell you this. What surprised me, if you're right.
Well, shit, we might as well. Okay, you know what? Let's kind of do a little segue into that. You know, and this is be part of the community talk. So, so what? Real quick, what's your thought on that? UK.
I'm not really bothered, to be honest with it. To be honest, I'm not actually that fussed about the game coming.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I've never played the other one, so it's not a big deal to me. But I can see how it's disappointing for the fans that are waiting for it, just to get it postponed and shit. But if they postponed it to make it 100%, then you can't really mourn. You know, but
Yeah.
Yeah, if you were to name, I mean, if you were to ask me to name 100 games that I wanted sequels for, Crackdown wasn't even on that list.
Yeah.
It's not, I have no.
Yeah, same here, because I haven't even played fucking other two. The last game I started playing before I got my Xbox One was Crackdown 1. I don't know, I fucked up my save and that lot and got my Xbox One and I don't look back. But it'd be nice if they'd add both of them to back compact so people can get to play them now. Seeing as
I'll tell you what,
absolutely.
They should do that. Announce that at Gamescom.
They should have done that a while ago. I'm surprised that
I thought they were going to do that at fucking E3.
Yeah.
Well, there's time, yeah.
But, yeah.
There's time for it to go in gold, yeah, isn't there?
Yeah. They got time now.
So you never know. You never know.
Maybe that'll come at Gamescom this weekend or something. Maybe that's one of the surprise announcements this weekend.
Yeah, it'll come out at the same time.
Now they're gonna go. We'll put it in Game Pass if you want to play
it. Yeah, it'll still cost you.
Yeah. I mean, you know, the first one was fun and all that, but I didn't really. It wasn't like after I was done with it. You know, when the second one came out, I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta have Crackdown 2." I mean, it was okay. It was, you know, but not enough to like, you know, grab your attention and want more. And you know, especially after 2, it's like Coop said, you know, who's been asking for 3? You know,
not me.
I always been asking for Crackdown 3 multiplayer.
Well, when they showed that, that's what got everybody excited. You know,
I think the online though is the main issue why all these fucking Xbox games keep getting delayed, cancelled, and all this shit. It's like, why not keep it the way it's been, like a single player / co-op game?
Yeah. Well, I think it was. I mean, this whole thing came about as a vehicle for their cloud engine thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's the whole. You know. I mean, I think that they kind of looked at their IPs and said, okay, well, what game would work with this cloud engine? And, you know, that one just kind of fit the bill. I don't know. I think it's a testament to how ambitious that, you know, multiplayer destruction, the cloud engine is. So, I mean, hopefully the game lives up to the ambition. We'll see.
Well, let's hope so. And that's why they delayed it. And that's the whole point, to get it right. So,
yeah. Even though you've got everyone mourning, it'll be all over Twitter for the next fucking month.
Oh, man.
You know,
and to say that this is going to have any effect on the X, come on. I mean, who's really buying the X to play Crackdown? Give me a break.
Yeah. That was not a, you know, oh shit, look, Crackdown 3. This is the game you want to get for the X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm getting the X for Dear God 2, mate. That's what I'm getting the fucker for.
Yeah.
But no, everyone's getting it for Forza 7, the pre-launch exclusive.
There you go.
Freaking Cuphead probably look
man.
better than everything else on the X.
Everything.
Yeah.
Shadow of
Can't
War.
wait for Forza 7.
Forza 7, Shadow of War. I mean, come on. Who cares about Crackdown?
Yeah, that's
W.F.C.
Who fucking cares? Nobody. Apart from that, that one guy who were in NLG chat up now.
that's why yesterday after, and then like Daz, this whole deal, how the community, every time something negative like this comes out and the way the community reacts, it's
Straight
like,
on it, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, and I probably tweeted out a couple times and I put in Discord, I said, you know what, everybody sell your Xbox because Crackdown 3 was delayed. So there's no way, there's no games, so first party games for Xbox. So there's no way you could play third party and all the other games that are on it. So give up,
It's like 80% of the community is cool, but the other 20% just fucking take it too far. Day in, day out. It's absolute bollocks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I want to call that part of the community, they're called in the Twitter, we should just call them twatters.
Yeah.
And the rest of us are just tweeting. Everybody else is twatting.
Yeah, there's a few guys on Twitter that fucking tweet out the same shit day in, day out. This looks like this is going to look like that. It's going to look cock on and that. Yeah, he told us this yesterday, mate, and the day before. Just fuck off. You know what I mean?
Too much like bullshit about the day-to-day inconsequential like bullshit that no one really gives a fuck about.
I don't. It's like I'll just scroll down on my phone and I'll see all this shit. And I won't even read it.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what it is. I just fucking scroll straight down.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you can't be asked for that shit.
Nah, mute it, block it. But I mean, it is even at that. You might mute some people and you might block a few, but then there's always people retweet shit. Because I've probably been in the Twitter, the community since 2013, and it's just gotten worse and worse every year. But I will say, if it wasn't for Twitter and some of the YouTube podcasts, like I wouldn't know Coop and Witty and
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like but even with all the bullshit that we see on the community and Twitter and whatever. To me, there's a lot of more good going on that needs.
There's definitely more. It's definitely more plus than negative. It's like you said. I won't be here now. I wouldn't have been on other podcasts, shit like that. I won't be known as UK Dazarus or whatever. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have met all these awesome people on fucking Twitter or whatever YouTube.
Yeah,
so it's like it's a new world to escape. And enjoy it. So,
but it seems like it's an uphill battle to get the word out and say, hey, these are the good people in the gaming community. These are the positive people that you want to hang out with.
There is some dickheads in the broski, but we won't mention any names.
And
broski
and
as
it's
well.
sad that some of the YouTube podcasts, the good ones, they're just not getting the attention that some of the negative ones are getting. But that's the way this world seems to work. So, and it shows that in the gaming community too. So,
it's like my YouTube channel. I just do it for fun anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, if people like it, then they like it. If they don't, but at least if a couple of people like it, I'm doing something fucking right. You know what I mean? So.
Twitter's just one big popularity contest. If you've got all these followers, you get all these likes and retweets, and if you don't, you might be saying shit sensible, but no one ever fucking sees that shit. No one seems to give a fuck.
Yeah, but we know who follows who fucking like supports us and shit, and we know all the others that don't are just for like
Yeah.
giveaways and shit.
Yeah.
You know, because I do a few giveaways now and then. I'm in with Black Tiger and people like that who we do a lot of giveaways. That's the only reason we've got so many fucking subs and followers.
Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
see, there's nothing wrong with that. At least you're giving, you know, something positive to the community, you know.
Yeah.
So
So that's why I do them. So I like to support them and that. So, but it's like, I'll tell you a secret now. When I do a giveaway, I don't give it to a random dude with no fucking picture or on their fucking account. I only give away to the people that support the community.
yeah, and that's the way it should be.
I don't use this random Twitter fucking bollocks selector or Twitter draw. That's it, innit? I don't use that. I did to start with because I didn't know any fucking different, but now I'll actually look who's actually subbed. Then I'll look who's followed and RT'd, and I'll pick, because I'll know who they are. Look into the profile and that, you know what I mean? See if they actually support us. So that's how I do a giveaway.
I do, right, man.
Yeah.
No point in giving your shit away to
because if you give it to a random dickhead, they'll just unfollow you once you've done it.
Yeah, there's a lot of bot accounts on there too.
Yeah. So there you go, secrets out. Our dad does a giveaway.
Yeah, I just wish I could win one of Major Nelson's on a Friday, just once. It's why sometimes I don't bother.
I think we're all pissing in, unless you're Randolph or Macca. I think we're pissing in the wind, mate.
Except for
Stinger got one.
Stinger won.
He got through that win with his piss. That's for sure.
I think
it's special.
I think Dinero's won one.
I could have sworn.
Crap gamer wins a lot as well. There you go.
Does he?
On the Lavish, yeah, sometimes.
I could have sworn, Daz, that I seen you. I could have sworn I saw you one time win like 2.
Oh yeah, I've won a couple. I do win quite a few of Macca's actually, but that's only because I'm a Patreon.
Oh, okay, I see.
On this channel.
Yeah, because I saw that on Twitter, and I was like, shit, Daz is on fire. What the hell?
Yeah, I've won about 5-6 games off of Macca, but like I said, I donate to his channel every month, so it gives you more of a chance.
Oh, nice. So, you know, if you support him, that's the way it should be. You know.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah, he's a major player. He's a major player in the community. He's like, I'm a loyal supporter. I'm always in his Twitch streams.
He's Macca's guy.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, he does.
It's the one. It's the reason why I'm on Twitter, which you've probably heard before. But I was actually looking out to do the weighing machine on Trials Fusion because I was like fucking stressed if I was going to smash my pad. But I just googled it like, and he popped up. Fucking checked him out and that. I started watching more of his videos, and I actually had to go onto Twitter to enter one of his giveaways, and that's how I got on Twitter.
Nice. There you go. Yeah.
So that's the thing. Little things like that. And here I am now, fucking 2K followers plus. So yeah, community is a good thing, mate.
Well, speaking of Macca, I guess you miss TXR. Did you used to watch TXR?
Yeah.
Monday?
Yeah, I used to watch it. If I didn't watch it at 7 o'clock in the morning, I skived at work and watched it in my cabin.
Yeah.
I used to have my 4G up. Yeah.
So you listen to podcasts while you're at work?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah, well, if you can't fucking do them all at home, you'll have no time for gaming.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily for me, I work outside on my own, so I can just fucking plug my headphones in and off you go.
Yeah, it definitely helps the day go by.
Oh yeah, definitely. But I do miss not being able to do half of them live, but I still manage to catch the ones I need to do live. So
yeah, I got a couple that I do try to be there live. You know.
Yeah.
Every time, so
I've let or if it's what I really want to be, I'll walk around doing my job while fucking typing in chat.
See, we're not allowed to. We can be on our phones at work. We can listen to whatever, but we're not They don't really want to see us, tweeting or anything, texting. So I had to kind of be sneaky about it a couple times. So
yeah.
But I mean, talking about the community and everything. I mean, that's one thing about this podcast that we wanted to do is, of course, have fun with it. Talk about games, first, but we want to reach out to people in the community. Like you. We've had a couple guys from NOG, and we plan on just inviting different people.
Yeah, I'll get the word spread. I'll try and spread the word and that as well. It's like this podcast, for instance. I've only been on it a couple of times, I think, in chat, and here I am.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, hey, that's all we can do. Just get on here and have some fun. People want to join us, so we appreciate it, and
absolutely,
keep on going.
It's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's. A lot of us, we all want to enjoy this hobby together, and you can learn some things from each other and just have a good time. So,
yeah, man.
That's why we're here. You guys, Coop, Witty, you guys have any more to say about the community? City?
Some of them can be total absolute fucking idiots sometimes, but
yeah.
Well.
Yeah, I just think that people run with stuff too much. They just overreact. It's just like a reactionary society anymore. And anytime something, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I just think it gets annoying. Like Daz was saying, that your Twitter feed, you're rolling down, you just stop reading, you just kind of block it out because it's just crap after crap. Like, oh man.
Yeah, everybody wants an instant reaction.
I've just started. If I see loads of shit from someone, then I'll just click on options, fucking mute them.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. I mean, how
I don't even mute. I just scroll.
Yeah. People in the community. It's funny that, of course, you got your fanboys on both sides, right? But then you got that third party in Twitter that likes to complain about the fanboys. Like, they like to point out everything on the fanboys. So to me, they're just as big of the problem as the fanboys, because they created just much noise in the community themselves. And it's like, I've told a couple of guys in the Twitter, and I said, look, I don't mind, hanging out with you on Twitter, this and that, but I don't give a shit about, you're always having to point out fanboys and have a prove a point. It's like, that means that doesn't matter. It's like, let's just worry about the games, and stop all the judging games and this and that so early. Let's kind of wait a little bit, I mean, because all of us here, we've been gaming since Atari days, Commodore days. We've seen consoles come and go. We've seen games have their ups and downs, and consoles have their ups and downs. But we're still gaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like me. I'm just Xbox, but I don't go slating every other fucking console going. You know what I mean? It's like, I couldn't give a fuck. Gaming's gaming. Enjoy it.
Exactly.
Instead of causing shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing. People need to, be a little bit more respectful. It's like, it doesn't matter what preference you game on. You prefer to game on. It doesn't matter. It's just about the games, and
depends on what games you prefer.
Well, some people seem to think so.
I don't think there's all wrong with just owning one console over another.
It's like I said earlier, where it's too fucking expensive to own fucking all of them anyway.
I was gonna say, in a perfect world, we'd all have them all, but you gotta pick and choose.
I'm not rich, far from it,
Yeah, me either.
I waited 2 years to join this generation. I chose Xbox, and I shall get a PlayStation whenever I'm good and ready to.
Yeah.
Them games that they've released, they're not going anywhere. They're always got to be there for me to play if I like the look of them.
I will say, though, part of the reason that I chose Xbox was, Halo, the Halo 5. Obviously, Fallout was what made me, jump into the next generation, just like you, Witty. But it was the fact, that I had friends on Xbox as well, but I also have friends on PlayStation. But it was the fact that I could play, Halo was a big one for me, and Forza was another one. I mean, it was so there is something to the exclusives, you know, kind of given identity to the console that, you know, can sway you one way or the other. There just wasn't, you know, even still on PlayStation, there's games that I want to play, but you know, it's not enough to.
It's not gonna kill you to go without for another year.
No.
It's like I'm waiting till Days Gone, Spider-Man, and God of War.
Yeah, Spider-Man looks good.
Yeah.
I really want to play that Horizon Zero Dawn still too. That looks good.
Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn's on my list, along with Uncharted and Infamous. But apart from them games, there's not much that excites me on PlayStation side. You can keep all that Japanese.
See, I mean,
whatever.
And I've been fortunate that you know, I bought Xbox One first, and I was already planning on jumping on the Xbox One whenever they announced it. You know, because I've always played on Xbox since the OG, and you know, just comfortable and had my friends on it. So it was no big deal to me. You know, it's not like, PS4 sucks, I'm going Xbox. I didn't even think that, you know. But now that we're 4 years in, and I look at the games that are on the PS4 that have come out recently, and now I have a PS4. You know,
they've killed it this year.
Yeah, I mean, there's games that they're already out and Uncharted 4 was great.
For me, they killed it this year. For me, they've only had one must-play game, and that's Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, that's definitely a must.
Yeah.
And it, you know,
Hellblade. Although I think that'll come to Xbox eventually, and it's on PC.
And you know, we all know Xbox, Nintendo, and Sony. They all play games, but we all know they all kind of have their own direction. You know, some games are more known on others. If you like JRPGs, definitely PS4 is the way to go. I mean,
damn right.
And
getting Lost Odyssey's not got to make up for it, is it?
Yeah. And, you know, a lot of the multiplayer shooter games seem to be the way to go, especially if you want to play online and you know, being in a community. Xbox is, you know, the way to go on that. And, of course, sports games, you know, you can't go wrong either way.
No.
But
basically, 99% of games are released on both platforms, so you've got plenty to play.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, before I got the PS4, I've had no problem playing games on the Xbox, you know, and it's not, and it's not, hasn't always been about Halo and Gears, you know. So,
I've always been mainly a single console only. It wasn't till like last gen when I got PS3 as well, but PS3 sat there for big chunks of time and never got played. And at minute, it's sat on my bedroom floor gathering dust.
Yeah.
Probably stopped working, but we'll find out at a later date.
Did you get a PS3 early in the last gen, or kind of at the end?
No, not till like about 2011.
Okay.
Beginning of 2012.
Yeah, that's about the time I did too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because like UK Dad said, gaming is expensive, and really the majority of us can only afford one console. And
well, you can only play one console at a time, can't you? You can't play both.
Yeah, so and we never had problems playing games. I mean, really, the third party is the king of gaming. They're the ones that bring out the majority of the games. So I don't see a problem with it. You know, this year's been slow for Xbox. And it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure next year is going to be pretty big for Xbox. There's going to be a lot of games.
Got to have some new.
Got plenty of games to play until then. So
they've got to have some new announcements at some point. Hopefully, it's some come before next E3. That's all I'm hoping.
Yeah, I definitely want to see some new IP for sure.
You Rise 2. Keep dreaming, boys. Yeah, man.
Oh well, I guess we're just worried about. We'll just wait till Halo 6 and Gears 5 come out, then Forza.
Forza fucking 20 will be out by then or something.
It'll be out the same time as the fixed leaderboard, will it? You know.
Yeah, there you go. So other than that, I guess we're pretty much done with the community, right?
Yeah.
I think we pretty much covered everything.
That's what I mean. It's there just to benefit everyone, but you do get dickheads that try and spoil it. But apart from that, you know what I mean? It's a good place to be. So.
It is. I mean, like I said, the best part about it is the reason why we're here. We found each other. We can all get in podcast bullshit, and we got people that you know feel the same way.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, just support each other.
Exactly.
Amen.
And then going off on that, UK guys, I like to recognize other podcasts. So, you want to give a shout out to podcasts that you support? Maybe there's a couple that we don't know about.
I'm a major supporter of the next podcast. I'm also a moderator for that. Obviously, four guys WithQuarters you're familiar with.
Yeah, they'll be on. Here shortly.
Yeah, Randall Thor and all of his Xbox 2s.
That's a good one. Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah. Console Corner.
Yeah,
that's what I always try and watch live with She-Wolf and JKB.
Yeah,
those guys have really impressed me.
Me too.
Yeah. I love their podcast.
Obviously, Too Much Foods podcast. I've got to say that because Bowski's in it. But I'm only joking, Bowski. Yeah, support Too Much Food. He's a good guy and all.
Yeah, he is. I saw him.
It's got a weird sense of humor, but you get used to him.
Yeah, you do. You do have to watch a couple of them, to kind of get a feel for that. Now he's still part of Tick, right? Is he still part of Tick, or you just?
I think so. Yeah, Sobski will know
maybe
more about
Sobski can answer that because I thought Too Much Food was supposed to do the Nintendo part for Tick, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not sure. Sobski knows better. So
yeah,
about that. Yeah, there's a few others, but I can't think of all of them off fucking hand. Also, YouTube channels, Noble Addiction. Check him out if you want.
Noble Addiction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I think I've seen that one.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. His streams are pretty popular. So he's a good laugh. He don't give a fuck. So... Yeah, there's a few more, but I can't fucking think of them all. Should have wrote them down.
Probably see some of them on my description. So, yeah, you guys in the chat, anybody that's listening, go check out the description. I got me in our Twitter handles.
There's a few in there. I've got to check it out at all.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
So,
I just hope you put me at top of the list. I'm not.
Oh no, I got you and Coop separated. I got y'all's links. I had to go back, Coop, and fix. I haven't fixed your Twitter handle, but I went back and realized that I had your other droning channel, and then so I switched that.
Right on.
Sobski's just said in chat that food is still a part of Tick as far as he knows.
Okay, cool. Witty, you got anything? I know we did some ranting on the community. You got any separate rants?
No.
You got anything else?
No, just about.
You're not throwing your controller anymore?
Yeah, no, I learned not to do that when I got an Xbox One.
the break eventually, anyway.
Yeah.
Shit, even the Elite has its issues.
Yeah, I've recently sent mine back and got another one. It was covered for 2 years, so I got one.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Somebody else thought I gotta try that.
£30. Yeah, it cost me £30 to get it covered for 2 years, even if I lost one of the.
I didn't do the extra. I didn't do the additional. I didn't do the additional warranty. Because
And all that happened was
falling apart.
all what happened was the back of the pad, you know, where the grips are, it started coming undone.
That's how mine is too. It's peeling
Yeah,
up.
well,
all
it
around.
is. It's the heat off your hands. Eventually it melts the glue.
That sucks.
I was kind of hoping that with the Xbox One X that they would have announced, maybe like a new Xbox Elite controller, like an updated one, and then kind of put that inside with the X. But
that'd be separate to get more money, mate.
Yeah.
I can't even see X coming in bundles. Consoles don't.
Not at first. You're not going to see.
No, they'll have bundles.
They will do. After a couple of months or so, they will, because they'll want to get the sales out.
Don't like.
Yeah, because the S didn't have a bundle.
Well,
right
I
away
suppose
either.
the fact there's got to be no Crackdown 3 bundle.
Next year.
Can't get that. Yeah, that'll be out next year.
The S had bundles. I bought the S. Madden 17.
Yeah, but not in August. Not right away though.
Oh, that's true.
That's something I like to say. I like to have a rant about all these people like moaning about buying, like pre-ordering X, like, because my biggest advice would be don't. I'm not saying don't get it day one or whatever like that, but just look at last year when S come out.
That's true.
Like the same day that the S come out, you could get a deal with that new egg or wherever. I don't know. Maybe we might be fucked over here in UK, but they had deals up for the same day. You could pay the same price and get a game chucked.
Get a game, yeah.
Fuck paying Microsoft full price for the shit. Do yourself a favour. Wait, even if you've got to wait a day, a week, whatever. Get yourself a game chucked in.
Yeah, no, that's true. I didn't pre-order the S, but I got the Madden bundle that the first week it came out.
Yeah, I did too.
And
I don't know about you. I don't know about you guys in America, but it's only a way to go.
No, I've just got to say,
don't worry about Witty.
It's not going to kill anybody to go like a day or a few days without a fucking console. I can't see it being like a Nintendo situation where there's a lack of these X's out there.
Yeah, if it's the same for you guys in the US as in the UK, you don't even need to pre-order it, I don't think. So it'll just be the same as S.
No fucking PS4 and Xbox One got out. It never happened, did it? It never does.
No.
I never had a problem finding one.
It's the same as pre-ordering the fucking games as well, isn't it? Why? What's the point?
Yeah, I don't rarely do that myself. And I mean, unless something special is coming with it, like, oh shit, I gotta have, not a big deal to me.
It all comes back to you've got stupid people out there who've got to get the photos and, I got Xbox One X day one, blah, 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 fucking here's me unboxing it. Like,
I look at that first day and the fucking drive don't work. Fucking hell.
Well, that's another thing about getting consoles like straight out of gate, especially now where they can patch stuff. There's more chance of like using that, like, isn't there?
Well, even
it's I'm not getting it day one, purely on the principle that.
I'm gonna wait. Yeah, see what kind of bundle.
Look at the 360 Ring of Death. Yeah, Xbox One, fucking Blu-ray drive don't work.
Yeah, did that happen to you too? Like, was it making noise when you put?
I actually I ordered when it totally gave up. I ordered another drive off Amazon, about 40 quid, something like that. And you've actually got to take it apart. You've got to undo all the fucking ribbons.
Jeez.
To get. Yeah, you've got to undo all the ribbons because you've got to desolder the board. Yeah, and to get to it, you've got to take all the ribbons out, totally dismantle it, then resolder it, put it all back together.
Yeah, but you can't even do that without voiding your warranty. You're straight fucked, aren't you? So seal pops.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was fucked. The thing is, obviously being a gamer or alcohol gamer, whatever, you don't want to be waiting 2 weeks without your fucking Xbox, do you?
That's true.
I got next day delivery on my fucking drive. It comes without your fucking. Your board won't. Even if it had a circuit board on, it won't work because it's married to your actual board.
Yeah.
In your Xbox, so that's why you've got to swap them.
See,
But yeah, I just got next day delivery and fucking sorted it myself.
wow.
So
See, it stuck for me because I ordered the Titanfall bundle, and
yeah,
get everything set up, and then of course put the disc in, and it's like pop, 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 making that grinding noise. I'm like, what the hell?
yeah.
So
Then
I did everything to see what the hell.
I was literally trying to put a disc in about fucking 40 times before it load up. I don't fuck this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why I'm not getting the X day one. I'm waiting just to see if there's any fucking issues like that.
But I will say, when I got on Xbox support and I started talking to them, they were pretty cool about it. And they sent me a box and I sent it in, and it sucked knowing that I just spent all that money and I had to wait about another 20-something days before I got it back.
I see. Maybe that's an example why you should own more than one console. So you got the other fucker to play while it's gone.
Well,
that's why you get a PC.
I got a PC, but not that kind of PC.
PC's the way to go.
Yeah.
Games
if you think about it, an Xbox, Xbox is a PC anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, PlayStation is too.
Yeah. That's all it is. All the fucking Xbox or PlayStation, and it's a motherboard with fucking drive and an hard drive and a processor.
Yeah.
And RAM, it's just the same.
Yeah. It's becoming more PC-like than what it was before. It's still a closed system, but
that's another thing that confuses me. On a PC, you need a massive fucking graphic card, yeah? But in an Xbox, there ain't a graphics card.
Well, it's because it's optimized. It's the optimization. It's the whole box.
Yeah, the games are.
But why don't they do that for PC? So you don't have to fork out 800.
Because it'd be a console. They could do it for PC, but it'd be a closed box. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to tweak it, and
Yeah,
that's what they love. That's why they love the PC, so they don't have to pay for it. They can just go fucking rob that shit if need be.
That's right.
I'm just talking on a technical side because I do like to play about with my PC. I always take it apart and shit.
Yeah, I do too.
Technical side. So
I used to be like that, but I'm too lazy. I don't even want to deal with that.
You've always got to take it apart to get all the dust out, mate, or it'll just fry on you after a while.
Yeah, I had to take apart my PS3 and fix that. Go on YouTube, look at how to fix it. I fixed it, and it did well for about 4 months, and then it did the same shit. So I was like, yeah.
It's like your processor always putting your thermal paste on after a couple of years.
Yeah.
Because if you take your heatsink off, it's all dry.
But they seem to got it. They got that shit down right now on the Xbox One and the PS4. So.
But eventually it'll dry up.
It will. Yeah.
But that'll be the main cause of the system's failing, I think.
Well,
after so many years,
the rest of us we're already be on next gen, and we need to be the one having to worry about that.
Things.
We'll be on.
Most things dry.
We'll be on the Xbox 4. Yeah, not the Witty.
I know it's shriveling away.
It doesn't matter how much you moisturize it, right? All right, before we head out, Daz, what's the next game you're looking at playing? Get in or what's on your radar?
I've got to get a Tekken. I think I might get Tekken 7 so I can fuck Game Mega up again.
So you're big into the fighting games, huh?
Oh yeah, I love the fighting games. Obviously, Mortal Kombat's my favourite. But I'm looking forward to Forza 7. I'm one of them guys that if I see a game, I take a fancy to it.
Yeah.
I'll look into it. It's like the minute a game where I'll go, boom, I'm getting that fucker straight away.
Forza.
Apart from Forza, yeah.
Did you play Destiny 1?
Only the trial, mate. I did the Destiny 2 beta as well, it was all right. I did talk about it on the next podcast for a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think it's going to blow your fucking socks off. It'll just be similar to the first one.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I guess we'll find out. You know, I look forward to playing it with a couple of guys here. So. We'll see
I look forward to playing it, but I'm not overly rated, same as Crackdown for thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point in getting your hopes too high, because then you, like you said, you start playing it and you're like, oh shit, all right.
Yeah, it's like if I'm paying for a game, I want a game I know I'm going to enjoy, or second guessing if I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know.
Best just wait.
Exactly like that, mate.
You best just wait until it's out and watching someone playing it, and then
watch a few vids. Yeah, watch a few vids, then you'll know if you like it or not.
So I've always done it.
Witty, what's the next?
If it's out of the game like Fallout, then it's definite. Well, it's what I upgraded for.
Witty, what's the next game you're running?
I'm not sure. I'll probably just started whatever I get sent out, rented, like day before next podcast. So God knows.
I miss the days when you could rent SNES games out and Mega Drive games, because I used to take the fucking cartridges out and buy a second-hand game. Swap them.
Nice.
Yeah, you should check that Boomerang Games out. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I'll have a look, mate. I'll have a look.
It's only like £10 a month, and you get like one game at a time. And you've got lists, and you can put whatever, list, and they'll only send you your top one out if that's what you want, or any one of the top 3 in that lot. And yeah, you can't really.
Yeah, I'll check that out, mate.
Let's see if they're any good. Saves wasting fucking full £45 or whatever.
Yeah. I end up trading it in.
What's up? What's your next game you're looking at?
My next game, I don't know. I'm still just trying to tie up some of the backlog stuff. As far as next game, I think the next game I'm kind of looking forward to is that Life is Strange 2, the sequel to Life is Strange. I think that hits here. Was it next week or week after? Or?
Yeah, I thought that was the last week of August. So
last week, yeah. So looking forward to that one. Yeah, nothing else right away. Like I said, just trying to. I still got to finish What Remains of Edith Finch and Lone Echo. I'm on the last bits of Lone Echo. I got to get that one done. That game is amazing. And I think I'm going to do one more playthrough of Hellblade just to try to get all those little runes, because I missed a few of the runes coming through.
Yeah.
Have to watch it.
Hopefully that game comes to Xbox.
I hope so too, man.
I think everybody should try that out.
I'd like to see everybody get to play that game. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah. So what about you?
Well, I'm going to be searching for some dongs in Conan Exiles. But the next game on my radar is probably Tacoma, because I did, or Hellblade. I watched the trailer for Tacoma, and that did pique my interest more. So, and I think if I get Tacoma, I'm going to stream that. I think that'd be a good game to stream. I don't know. Maybe I can get a contract like you did with the NOG, and maybe not that privilege, that lucky. You don't got that voice that Coop has.
Right. That's right.
It's no worse than the Barry White voice I've got.
Well, Witty's underwear dropped as soon as he.
What he's done is it's gone in his bedroom and he's tripped over his PS3 that's got dust on it. It landed on his cock. That's what that is.
There's a part in my pants and you're invited with that voice, Coop.
Pants? I thought you had that shit out.
I have to put it back in. Keep it wrong a bit.
Those rug burns are a bitch.
Are you talking about Conan Exile, or what are we talking about?
Dog would try to nibble on it.
That's right.
Real quick, Daz, talking about fighter games. Were you big on Street Fighter?
Yeah, in the day.
Yeah. So
I was more into the Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition, all that.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I've recently just got Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition.
I heard that was good.
Yeah. Slowly getting back into it. It's
Kinda
not like I remember it, but
that Street Fighter 5, that only on one system. That's the only thing I hate about when third parties go exclusive. Games like that makes no sense to me. So
yeah. But yeah, Street Fighter 4 arcades, all right. I don't see why I don't put the Ultra Edition on fucking backwards.
Yeah,
there should be that many games that should be back compact now.
Well, yeah, but with Street Fighter, you've got Street Fighter 4 anyway. Then they bring the arcade out. Surely they can bring the Ultra out. So it's like Street Fighter arcade. You can switch back to fucking Street Fighter 4 while you're playing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's easy enough to do for that title anyway. Yeah, but Street Fighter 2, back in the old SNES days, Mega Drive days, they were the best ones.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And at the arcade too. The arcade.
Well, that game was so much fun with your friends. That was like the Friday, Saturday night just session, man. We'd have like everybody over at the house. Those were great.
Yeah, too right. I might start playing it again. So I've got it.
Yeah, Daz, I appreciate it. I'm glad you came on the podcast with us.
Hey, no worries, man. Anytime.
Appreciate your support.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, glad to be here.
Great to have an over here.
Yeah.
Seem a bit outnumbered on Twitter and everywhere.
I'm definitely going to have to go check out a couple of podcasts that you're in.
Yeah, definitely catch next out, mate.
Yeah, I've caught a couple of his. His are pretty good. It's just I watched so many podcasts. It's just I got to figure out. Okay, I got this on this day and this time.
Those snaps as well. Casual coffees and consoles on a Wednesday. Check them out.
Yeah, at work live. But you know what? Anytime. I mean, any other time we got a spot, free time.
Yeah, always. Yeah, I'll come and I'll be with his sidekick. You know what I mean? Because if he's not in space, he's here. So we don't know where the fuck he is.
Oh, he's always in space.
I know he is.
I'm just stoned and playing my games and not playing Twitter anymore. I got sick of going back and forth with people and just end up saying the same shit.
You want to be a twatter?
Yeah, we know what you're playing with.
Twatting is more fun. Come on.
I had to give my Twitter fingers a rest.
And I want to give a shout out to guys that showed up in chat. Really appreciate it. HEK, Crazy Juan, Stopsky. Appreciate that.
Stopsky, yeah.
Barrel roll.
Barrel roll. Appreciate it. Good old Mike.
Yeah, Mr. Sting.
Coop's new boss. And
no, I'm his attorney, and I'm got a.
Wait, if you was an attorney, the fucking world would be screwed over, man. I tell you.
Have you watched what is it? Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm that attorney.
Watched what? I watched half on Earth and half in space. Say that again.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
No.
You get it watched. It's a bit of a mind-blowing film, but.
Unrest Thompson.
It's got Johnny Depp in and Benicio del Toro.
Read the book.
Well, that's if I get time. I ain't got time to watch fucking films.
What about games, Witty? Come on.
Yeah.
That's another podcast.
Yeah, if you want,
I've got to recommend, especially
if you want to watch, yeah,
great
if you want to
movie.
watch shit about fucking films and that, watch Creating Beyond Limits channel.
I'll just get you on that Commands podcast. They just love the comic books, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody who showed up. Everybody that's gonna listen later, hit a thumbs up or a thumbs down, leave us a comment, give some feedback.
Yeah, man. Anyone in chat, share it out.
Well,
message
us on Twitter, because that's the best place to hit us up.
Yeah, check on
That way we always get a notification.
Look on the YouTube channel description. I got mine and Coop and Witty's Twitter handles. Check out Coop's droning out, right, Coop?
Droning out.
And check out Witty. He's got some awesome streams. And after this, I guess we're gonna go hit a game after this. So whatever you want to do.
I'm off to after this. I'm off to go watch Four Guys Quarters because they've just come up.
Oh yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
can listen to too.
Absolutely.
We'll be there. And yeah, just check out, guys. We support a lot of podcasts like we were talking about. Check out the list I put in the description, and definitely go check out Four Guys Recorders next. And
Cool.
That's about it. Witty, what's another name for WFC?
Who fucking cares? How does it end, Coop?
Just game.
Exactly. And we're out.